Alright, it has not been a good year, but here we are, finally hatching some chicks. These two are coming out all on their own to that point. This one I just double checked. He is internally pipped and doing well so far. So we've got those, and then let's see, these 7 more down here hopefully are all in good shape. I'll take another look at them, and hopefully we'll start seeing some action in them in the next day or so. Welcome to the world, little one. How are you, cutie pie? Hello, sweetheart. How are you? There, you made it out. It was hard work, wasn't it? You're gonna be just fine. You little buddies will come out and play in the morning, I'm sure. Yeah, one will probably be out before you're done tonight, or before the night's over. Hey, cutie. You're adorable. Good morning, my sweet little chickies. How's my babies? Hey, needs to tickle this one little toe over here, too. Hey, oh, there's your beak. Hello, baby. You trying hard, too? It's play day. You guys are the most darling little creatures. I just love it when you're brand new. You're so cute. Alright, this is going cute as ever. We've got, oh, there we go. We've got 3 little ostriches in here, learning how to stand up on their wobbly little legs with their teeny little wings outstretched for balance. They're just adorable little sweethearts, as always. And look over here. I was just checking in on 4 of their little hatchmates that are all probably going to pop out of the shell at various times today. So we will look forward to checking back in. And I gotta go set up the brooder so these guys have somewhere else to go. And after that, well, we're still hoping that there's some viability in a couple of these eggs down here. I don't think all 3 are good, but still keeping an eye on them and holding out some hope. After that, well, there's not a whole lot of eggs left this season, but there's these and just a few more to go in after that. Here we are with, there's 6 chicks and 2 still in the eggs. 3 of these hatched yesterday, and then 3 of them, well, some of them only just came out of the egg. This little dude right here, let's pull you back out here. There we go. This one just finished kicking off the rest of his shell. He's all wet still. Looking for his first hugs and snuggles. He's pretty feisty little guys. They're all pretty energetic. Oh, look at this one. Hey, hi there. You flapping a little wing out there at me? Huh? Look at that. Oh, that's a foot. It's toes. Look at the toenail. Hey, kitty. Come out and play. Alright, now get back on putting the brooder together so that they've got somewhere to go. Okay, just a real fast video for you here tonight. I just put my baby crib together. Say, standard everyday baby crib. Got the side rails only, you know, you don't have to be way up or sometimes I put them so I can move them up and down. Sometimes I just screw them in place. Depends on which crib I grab. I've got a nice heavy clear plastic sheet in here. Brand new. It's easy to mop down with bleach or whatever else you want to disinfect with. I've gone, well, all the way to top rails on both sides and about a foot up on the ends. I tucked my corners in so nothing can get stuck, and I left it with fairly tense so things don't get pinched down in a corner and lost. It's easier to sweep up the leftover seed around your when you change blankets and stuff. And anyway, no birds get pinched down in a hole or anything. So this is going to be in here. I've got to slide it up against the wall. My heat lamp hangs over it. I've got the heat lamps on pulleys, so I can just simply release them and let them come down lower or raise them up higher depending on the weather and the age of the birds. So see, I can dangle it like right down in there if I need to. That's where I'll start actually. Oh. I have to move this crib over a little. That's about where it'll be. And there we go. I like cribs because when you put a heat lamp down at one end, you've still got a cool end that they can escape. So even though I make sure it's draft free, it's still big enough to have a nice zone like that. Now I find this is comfortable for up to 10 chicks for the first week or two. And then, you know, or sometimes I put them on the floor sooner. But after that, I just put up pens on the floor and they're in their wood shavings or straw or sand or whatever I get them into at that point. It does vary sometimes. I'm still playing with my options. So anyway, there you go. I'll update you later on when I've got the chicks moved in here on their fresh new blankies. Alright, still working on setting up the new crib for the baby ostrich chicks. This will be their brooder. After the incubator comes the hatcher and then the brooder. So they'll be in here for a few days or so, maybe even a week or so, depending on how fast I organize other areas and stuff. It's a baby crib, so it's on wheels. It can be taken outside in the sunshine. It can be moved around in the room to clean or reposition under the lamps. I've got my lamp hanging in there. I can raise it as needed. If it's too warm, I just pull on the string and raise the lamp for a while and give them a little less heat. The plastic lining is to keep it draft free and easy clean and know where they can get stuck or trapped or, you know, hurt themselves. And then bedding is just sheets. I've got a baby quilt on there. No loose threads, no fleecy materials. I've got plain bed sheet under that. Now I do have, just for some extra cushioning at this end, I'll flip it back and show you. There is a fleecy blanket under there. Now I only use fleece blankets and towels out of sight where they can't get at them and when they're too young to pick at things like that, because I don't want them to get a whole belly full of fuzz when they get a little older and start getting into things a little bit more, because they will peck and peck and peck and peck, and pretty soon every little thread and piece of fluff they can get will be impacted in their gut, and that won't be good for them. So give me a second and I'll move these little babies over to their new home. So here we go. We've got 6 chicks in the crib, and as you can see, even as they grow over the next few days, they have lots of room to run. Now that they're in here, I'll give them a few hours and then I'll put the water bowl in and start spreading food for them. They're all, well, some of them were just hatched today, some of them are almost 2 days old, but they'll be ready to start drinking and learning to eat very, very soon. So, aren't they adorable? I love these little guys. And here's these little guys after their first night in their new crib. Now they're all settled in nicely. There was one sitting over here and she got up and tottered back under the heat lamp real quick, so they are going back and forth as needed and seem pretty happy today. One more over here in the hatcher, trying to come out. So we're doing some work on crack and shell and stuff, so we'll see that one today for sure. And that'll give us 7 babies in this batch. So pretty happy. A little bit of a slow season, a few issues with the incubator and all that, but you know, life goes on and we're doing fine. Look at those cute little faces. See, you can tell if your chicks have enough room in the brooder by knowing that they have enough room to get away from the heat lamp when they want to. They keep moving around. Sometimes they're in it, sometimes they're not. I'll mention the water while I'm here. They haven't started drinking yet, but I like either the pet bowls with a picture in the bottom, or if you take a clear bowl and put a piece of tape or something on the bottom, something that gives them a picture. Ostriches do like a peck at pictures and textures and things, so it just gives them something else to play with. These are from 1 to 3 days old now, and there should be some drinking starting on today, and I will be scattering some food crumbles out here in a few minutes as well. So we'll get them going on eating and drinking over the next couple of days. Now I start with the water not cold, because I've found that the shocking cold can scare them off of it. And so I start out, room temperature or even slightly warmish for the first day, and because warmth is what they seem to gravitate to. And after that you can go cooler and then straight cold out of the tap, whatever works after that point. But yeah, I never start them on ice cold water. It really seems to scare them off the water for a while, and it's harder to get them started then. Your babies? Where's your babies? Do you love your babies? You're such a happy girl, aren't you? You love these babies. Yes. Aren't they adorable? Oh, it looks like they've been playing with the water. Hey, you're all by yourself down here, little one. Hello, cutie. And finally, our last little dude of this batch finally came out now. So the pipping muscle is extra swollen right now. He seemed to take an extra long time, and so I did help him out, because I've found if I leave them too long, that neck gets so swollen that they end up really weak and suffering, and often smother themselves shortly after hatching. So funny thing is, I kind of go by smell on when I feel a chick needs more help than others. You just kind of, when you first check out an egg early in the hatching process, there's just kind of a fresher, like umbilical smell. Most farmers will understand what I mean by that. But as the hatching process goes on, it gets a staler kind of odor to it, and it just kind of reaches a point where you know that all the membranes and external circulation inside the egg is all deteriorated and no longer connected, and just kind of, you learn what smell point you can get in and just take that off and without doing any damage. But you don't want to take it off too soon, because too much help can be worse than not enough. So it's definitely a careful balancing act that you learn as you go. So anyway, there's my report on this little dude. He's stretching, getting his first little stretches and lunges and finding his way around. We'll leave him in the hatcher here for a little longer till he's all dry and fluffy, and then he can move over to the brooder and join his other buddies over in the crib. And they are all doing really well. And when I say chickie, 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 they all come for snuggles. Cutie pie. Isn't that just the sweetest face now? chickies. Hi, babies. Here's my chickies. Hello, babies. Y'all come snuggling in? Hmm? Hello. Hello. You guys are just the bestest, huh? You're just the cutest little things. How's my babies? Hey. See, 7 chicks in here. They've got tons of room to learn to stumble around. Soft landing, nowhere to hurt themselves. They've got, I keep sprinkling food in there, giving them clean sheets and then sprinkling out fresh food. And a little dish of water in the corner. And again, it's a clear glass bowl, but I put a piece of tape on the bottom because it gives them something to peck at. Same as those pet bowls with pictures in the bottom. They like those too. So anyway, they are off to a good start, these little guys. Little fuzzy little stumble butts.